Hey truckers and big wheel fans, welcome back to the Europe Truck Driver channel. Let me know in the comments if you've ever driven on the regional roads in Saxony. Today, we're taking a quick and efficient drive on the German road S32, connecting Waldheim and Döbeln. This route saves us time, but as you'll see, it has its tricky spots. So buckle up, let's go! Quick introduction to the S32 and Saxon roads. The road S32, or Staatsstraße 32, is a typical regional connection in Saxony. It's part of the important network of state roads, Staatsstraßen, marked in Germany with the letter S and managed directly by the federal state. Unlike motorways, A or federal roads B, Staatsstraßen primarily connect larger regional centers, providing a so-called collecting and distributing function for local traffic. That's why we encounter all those passages through smaller villages and frequent speed changes. The journey is moderately challenging but extremely useful for supplying the region. Start. Waldheim, the tricky climb out of the valley. We're starting in Waldheim. You might know Waldheim for its location in the picturesque valley of the Zschopau River. And that valley is our first problem. Right after merging onto the S32, we have to prepare for a steep and long climb out of the town. The road starts to climb sharply and twist as we gain altitude. You need to carefully watch your gear selection and RPM, especially if you're pulling a fully loaded trailer. The section often runs through the forest, and the road surface can be damp and slippery in colder months. Plus, there are a few blind bends where you must strictly adhere to the speed limit to avoid drifting into the oncoming lane. That's the trickiest part of the start. Important: tolls on regional roads. And now for the most important part for every trucker in Germany. Even though we are on a regional road, we have to think about the German toll system, Maut. Attention! The toll in Germany no longer applies only to motorways. Since 2018, a large part of federal roads, Bundesstraßen, and some sections of state roads, Staatsstraßen, are also tolled. Many important sections in Saxony are tolled because they serve as direct links between major cities or motorway junctions. It is crucial to have either an onboard unit, OBU, from Toll Collect, or to have the route precisely planned and the toll paid in advance. Precise monitoring is essential. On regional roads, toll gates are often replaced by camera systems. Always verify before driving whether the section you are on is tolled. Nobody wants an unnecessary fine. Destination: Döbeln and motorway connection. After passing all the small villages, the road straightens out, and we can see Döbeln, the final destination for our journey today. Here, the S32 connects to important roads like the B169, and most importantly, we get close to the A14 motorway. This is an ideal junction for the onward journey, whether you're heading north to Lipsieg or east to Dresden. The region in a nutshell, the Free State of Saxony, gateway to the east. This entire drive took place in the Free State of Saxony. For us truckers, this is one of the narrowest and busiest transport hubs in Central Europe. Saxony lies directly on the Czech and Polish borders, serving as the main logistical gateway between west and east. Saxony has approximately 4 million inhabitants. The Saxon economy rests on three key metropolitan areas that generate most of our work. 1. Dresden, historic royal seat and high-tech hub. History. For centuries, Dresden was the residence city of the Saxon kings and a center of Baroque art, Florence on the Elbe. After 1945, the historic core was largely destroyed, but a symbolic reconstruction like the Frauenkirche has since taken place. Logistics. Today, it's the center of high-tech and microelectronics, Silicon Saxony. Dresden is a critical hub on the A4 and, crucially, the primary gateway to the Czech Republic via the A17, E55. 2. Leipzig, trade fair crossroads and logistics giant. History. Leipzig is known as the trade fair city, with a tradition dating back to the Middle Ages, which historically predestined it to be a key transport node. Logistics. Today, it is a massive logistics giant located at the strategic crossing of the A9 and A14. It is home to the huge DHL hub at Leipzig Halle Airport and the key BMW and Porsche automotive plants. 3. Chemnitz, the heart of Saxon industrialization. History. During the 19th century, Chemnitz, formerly Karl Marx Stadt, became known as the Saxon Manchester, and during the GDR, the main center of heavy engineering. Logistics. It is the center of the Saxon Motor Valley. We haul engines, transmissions, and heavy components to and from here, often on a just-in-time basis. If you're interested in driving into the Chemnitz industrial zone, check out our previous video. The traffic load is defined by the A4 west-east and A14 north-south corridors. Knowledge of the Staatsstraßen network, like the S32, is therefore essential. Travel tip: when you have downtime in Saxony, from the Elbe to the Ore Mountains. If you find yourself in Saxony with a long break, the region offers great places to rest from driving and stretch your legs. 1. Saxon, Switzerland, Sächsische Schweiz, an absolute must for nature lovers. See the rock bridge Bastei and the mighty fortress Königstein. Trucker tip: the best place to park is at motorway rest areas on the A17, e.g. Am-Borsberg, and use public transport to get into the national park. 2. Meissen and Albrechtsberg Castle, historic elegance near Dresden. What to see? Albrechtsberg, Germany's oldest castle, and the famous Meissen porcelain factory. Trucker tip: use a rest area on the A4 and take the regional train S-Bahn into town. 3. Ore Mountains, Erzgebirge, mountains with tradition and tranquility. What to see? The center of wood carving and the Christmas town Siphon. Trucker tip: this area is the calmest for relaxation. You'll find many laybys for TIR near the B174 or B170, from which you can head into nature. 4. Lusatia, Lausitz, and Spreewald Biosphere Reserve, water world, and total relaxation. What to see? The Spreewald Biosphere Reserve with canoe trips and the Lusatian Lake District, Lausitzer Seenland. Trucker tip: for maximum relaxation, head to the Lusatian Lakes, a huge artificial lake landscape with plenty of space and quiet parking. 5. Technology and history museums, for those who love cars and history. Dresden, VW Transparent Factory and Transport Museum, Verkehrs Museum. Leipzig, Monument to the Battle of the Nations, Völkerschlachtdenkmal. Chemnitz, Saxon Museum of Industry, Sächsisches Industry Museum. Conclusion and call to action. So that was our drive on the Saxon S32, a short but useful route that is absolutely crucial for regional logistics. Summary of the Waldheim and Döbeln S32 route. Length, approx. 20 to 25 kilometers. Driving time, approx. 25 to 35 minutes. Difficulty, moderate, requires frequent slowing down in villages and attention on the climbs. Most important, checking for toll obligations and respecting the regional nature of the road. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips for other regional routes in Saxony. Vote on where we should go next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a wide road.